Oh, welcome to day 46 of Nonconformity Company. Today we're going to launch DOMAD. DOMAD, D-O-M-A-D, domad.co, domad.co. DOMAD. It's a play on the term digital nomad. Digital nomad, DOMAD. I like the domain, and I like the term digital nomad when I heard about it in 2016. When I was kind of going through some life changes, I was like, I need to do something different. Ended up going to Bali for 2 months and staying for 4.5 years. But it was before I went, for the few months before, when I was working out where to go, Thailand, Bali, and I came across this term digital nomad, and I was just like, that is it. That is exactly me. That's exactly what I want to be doing. Earning money online, traveling around the world slowly, staying in places for a month or two, working wherever you want, whenever you want, working for yourself, having the freedom, making digital dollars, digital pounds, not having to go to a place of work, the same place every day, travel, freedom, flexibility. Yeah. I was just like, yeah. So that's when I bought the domain nonconformityuniversity.com. Several things have happened to that over the time, but initially I bought it and I got a theme and I built the website, and I just thought, I'm going to learn all the different ways there are to make money online. I'm going to make this work. And so I thought I'll buy the domain and then I'll put on what I'm finding out and what works on there. So it helps other people, but it kind of, again, that whole, when you start to teach, you really start to master skills because you have to really process it to how to communicate it back. So in the very act of starting to teach something, it just promotes you learning the thing. So that's why I think we're all teachers. We should all be teaching what we know from our experiences, sharing, helping other people around us. Once you start to get into this, you start to you might be sitting there thinking, well, I can't teach anything. I don't know anything. I've not done anything. You will have done. You will have. Everybody can teach something, and once you start to get into it, you start to see and break down all of the little things. This DOMAD domain is just a little breakdown of some of my experience, skills, and knowledge in a way that you can upgrade your life and go for it if that's what you want to do. Learn education tools and the know-how to get there. One of the courses I did was eBay arbitrage. So yeah, this is quite a good story actually, because I was testing all of these models and I did this eBay arbitrage course, and basically I'll give you the course. All you do is you find loads of products, and on loads of different websites, on Homebase found my first product that I did. And the thing that takes the time is the listings. You find loads of products and you list them on eBay. It's kind of not very much to list these. And then that listing is a digital asset. You're selling that item, but you don't have that item at home and you don't have to buy that up front. So I found this hammock, this garden hammock, and it was like 60 quid and it looked pretty good. I was like, that's nice. I could quite have one of those myself. But this is, you get the listing, you put the listing on and you take the price of the item. It was on Homebase, plus the delivery. I think it was free delivery over 60 quid. And then you times that by 1.4. And then you list it for that amount on eBay. So 60 times 1.4, I think it was like 84 pounds. And then I listed it. I remember doing it on a Saturday evening and listing it after doing this course. And I was just like, well, why? Obviously, the big question is, why would somebody buy the hammock on eBay for 84 pounds when they could buy it on Homebase for 60 pounds? Well, people go to eBay for bargains. They go to Amazon. A lot of people, so people don't do research. So they might just see it. They might be in the buying mindset and they might be like, yep, looks good, 84 quid, bang, I'll have that. So I woke up on the Sunday morning and one had sold. I was just like, wow. So I then went to the Homebase website with my card details. I put in the order for the hammock, but then in the delivery address, I just put in their delivery address. And then it went. So after you times it by 1.4, because the maths, once you take off the eBay fees and the PayPal fees, you're left with, I think it was, this says £24 profit. But once you've taken off the eBay fees and the PayPal fees, I was left with about £10. So I was like, well, it took me about half an hour maybe to do the listing. And then the listing's still there. So then you can just up the quantity and keep selling them. So this was a real wow moment for me, because I'd made £10 and I was like calculating Thailand, Bali, and I was thinking, well, if I can just get to £1,000 a month earning, I could probably, I could survive off that. I could accommodation, maybe £400, and then £600 for like food and drinks. And I thought if I could get to that point, then obviously then you can grow it. And that's what I did do. And so after that, I started listing more items. I then paid somebody to help me list them. And when I was in Bali, that was running and growing. And I ended up paying somebody to fulfill the orders. The guy that doing the course, he was making thousands per month. And loads of people do this. They just list things on eBay that are on Amazon, and Amazon that are on eBay. Because a lot of people just, they might just click. They might not do the research. They just assume it's a good price. If they like it, boom. You're just making small amounts of money. And I built it up to maybe £300 profit a month. And but I was doing lots of other things, and it just didn't feel like a really like worthwhile business. It was just a bit, it wasn't very purposeful. It was just, yeah, but it served a purpose, and there were other things going on with that as well. But there's so many different ways you can make money online. So DOMAD is all going to be about, if you want to be a digital nomad, you can go to DOMAD, and then we'll show you how to get there in different ways. It'll link with some of the other nonco businesses, but first of all, it's about earning money online, so you're free to work where you want and do work when you want, work how you want. Now, you don't necessarily have to like fly to Bali, Thailand, or be traveling, but it's just nice. You can be in your own home. I kind of want to maybe, have a base for half of the year and then travel for half of the year. So that's where I'm kind of at the minute. But it just means that like I don't have like an allocated 4 weeks holiday where I have to really plan my holidays out and go with that kind of system. You can make your own system. So if you want to go away for a month somewhere, you can just go, take your laptop and carry on with your business, carry on with your work, carry on with your investments and money. And for me, it just makes complete sense. The internet's relatively new, so this was quite a new term, quite a new trend. And obviously with the remote working movement now, it's become a lot more known and popular. And a lot of the places in the world still haven't got the fast internet. So it's opening up more parts of the world, and it just makes sense to me. So DOMAD.co is going to be there for people that want to move towards being a digital nomad, earning money online and having that freedom. Not necessarily traveling, but just so you've got the freedom. Nonco's all about freedom, multiple revenue streams, taking care of your finances. And really what you want to do is get to the point where you've got several semi-automated or outsourced income streams, your investments are growing, so you don't have to work. Work should be optional and for a pleasure, so you can do work that's not necessarily attached to money. And you can do diversify your work, not just working for the man doing the same thing 40 hours a week. There's so many different things that I want to do, projects, and work on different things and learn, that it just wouldn't be possible if I was working 40, 50 hours a week. So this is why I was setting this up. I think it appeals to a lot of people. So DOMAD.co, if you want to start to change your mindset to get more to semi or full digital nomad status, then you just need to start taking steps to get there. So that's what DOMAD.co is about. And we're just that site, it's just simple. That's all it's going to do. No other fluff or nonsense around it. Just if you want to go down that route, you go to that site and we'll show you in the simplest, most effective way possible. Have a beautiful day.